What's up, everyone? Welcome to week 13 in my build-up to the Providence Marathon. This is going to be my biggest mile week. I'm hoping to hit 70 miles, which would be awesome, and then I can start my progressive taper, probably going like 50, 40, 30 for weekly miles heading into the race. And yeah, really excited for this one. I'm also going to do a nice threshold workout and talk about what threshold is a little bit. That's going to be 5 or 6 by mile. Which I'll do on the track. Really excited for that too. All right, so when I say the word threshold, I'm talking about your lactate threshold. Now, lactate is an alternate source of energy that the cells in your body can use to produce ATP and kind of make your muscles do work. It's kind of the currency of exercise. Yeah, a lot of people think of lactate as just like a bad thing, that burning that you get in your legs when you run really hard. But it's actually has a beneficial purpose. It's being used as energy when you can't process glucose into sugars and then use that for energy. Your body more quickly gain energy from pyruvate molecules, which are a down product of glucose, and make lactate, which can then be used to make ATP. It's actually really interesting. There's some research out there that shows that cells actually prefer lactate than full-on glucose. They did like these experiments where they use exogenous lactate and found that the cells were healthier than with just glucose treatments. Yeah, and so the lactate threshold, as you run more, your body produces more lactate because it is struggling to keep up with the energy that you're expending. And there is a downside to using lactate. You can only use it for a short amount of time because it does produce hydrogen ions, which is acidic, and that's what leads to that burning in your legs. So as you accumulate more lactate, or use more lactate and accumulate more of this acid, the running gets harder and harder. So lactate threshold is the point at which your body can use lactate, I guess, the most efficiently. It's the point where your body can clear out lactate, clear out the acid produced from using lactate at the same rate producing lactate. So with this, you're able to hold this intensity for about an hour. And when doing, it's somewhere between like 10K and half marathon pace. It depends how fast you are. Yeah, and so as you run more at this lactate threshold, your body is able to get used to it and continue to push that lactate threshold. So in training, running right at that lactate threshold or a little bit slower than that lactate threshold is really beneficial, pushing it more. If you actually run like way faster than lactate threshold, more at VO2 max, then you don't really get these adaptations in threshold. And so someone that's like a miler or even a 5K runner should still run faster than threshold because they need that leg turnover and that VO2 max. It's the amount of oxygen that their body's able to absorb. But for someone like me, who the shortest thing that I'll ever like really be invested in is a half marathon, maybe a 10K, and that is all threshold. And so for me, it doesn't really make that much sense to do workouts that are faster than threshold pace. Now, my threshold pace is around 6:20, 6:25 based on a 39-ish minute 10K. And so yeah, this week I'm going to be doing mile repeats at that threshold to kind of show you what a threshold workout looks like. Yeah, and another interesting thing is that like a lot of people think that you don't produce lactate until you start running hard. Your body's producing lactate all the time. It's used even as like a signaling molecule between cells. And that means that you produce lactate and clear out lactate even at really easy paces. And that's why people can get huge performance increases by just running like super easy mileage. Like you can go and just run 100 miles a week, like super slow, and you'll become a faster 5K runner. I think sometimes people feel like those kind of runs aren't really helping them, but they are. Yeah, from here on out, I don't plan on running any faster than my lactate threshold of like 6:20. And that's the plan. So yeah, really excited for this week. I hope that made sense to you, and yeah, let's get into the running. Hey, I'm out here on the track doing a workout today, 5 by mile. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Try to hit like 6:25, and I'm just doing 1 mile warm up. And then I'll get into it, get some filming for it too. It's windy out here right now. Yeah, this workout's gonna be tough. I'm feeling tired, but it should be good. Oh man, this sucks bad. It is hard out here. Really thought this would be an easy workout, but it is not. I have 4 done, 1 left, and yeah, just gotta get her done. But I think I'm just tired. Haven't had a day off since last Monday, and it's been a lot of miles lately for me. But you know what? I can get miles done still. The plan is still 70 miles this week, and after this I can just do easy running until my long run. I really wanted this to feel easy though. I just wrapped up the speed portion of the workout, 7.5 miles in there. And yeah, now I'm gonna get a little barefoot cool down on this grass field. Just work on form a little bit, in case it doesn't matter at all. Alright, all done with the cool down. So yeah, that's a wrap on the day. Overall pretty solid, got like 14 miles in on the day because I ran this morning, if I said that earlier. I also ran yesterday, like 7 miles on the rail trail, which is beautiful out. So yeah, I'm sitting good at like 21 miles on the day already on Tuesday, which is awesome. Yeah, no days off this week because I'm trying to hit 70, and then I'm gonna start an early taper so that I can start to absorb some fitness, but increase the intensity a little bit. Yeah, I'm doing that barefoot running just to improve form a little bit and strengthen the lower legs because I've got some shin splint issues. Yeah, I watched the Western States like 2010 documentary Unbreakable, and Anton Krupicka, his form is beautiful. Inspired me a little bit to try to improve myself. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do a nice easy run after work. Hopefully get like high miles, like 8 or 9, maybe even 10, see how I'm feeling. Yeah, and then Thursday will be really short for a nice Friday long run where I'm gonna be running on a rail trail down in Massachusetts, and I will hopefully get like 23 miles, again like a progression, but hopefully a good bit faster, and that'll be my big juicy long run of this training block, and I'm really pumped for that. It's Wednesday out here, the day after my workout. Trying to get a nice easy 10 miles out here on the beautiful rail trail. It was like 50 miles through the Upper Valley and over to like Sun and P and Grafton. It's pretty rad. But yeah, feeling super easy today. Weather's finally nice and warm, like 65 out for my long run on Friday. It's like 80s. Should be tough, but it'll be good for me and it'll be nice. Alright, catch you later. What's up? Out here on a beautiful Friday, about to get in a little long run. 80 degrees out, so should be good heat training. Yeah, trying to go 23 miles. And that average pace could be like 7:40, 7:30. I'd be pretty excited. Yeah, last really hard run for the blocker. Really long run. Then it'll be more intensity, less volume. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, it's 3 miles in, 7:45 average pace. It is hot out. This is gonna be tough. We'll see how it goes. Hey guys, I am 11 miles in. Switched up, now I'm gonna run around a pond near my old house actually. Yeah, it's freaking hot out. Came here that way I can jump into the pond once I'm done. Yeah, just really hope the marathon's not this hot, but yeah, probably get my hat wet in the water a little bit sooner in the run. Check in later. Oh, pace 7:44. 14 miles in, and I can tell you now there's no way I'm gonna hit 23 today. It's really tough, but I don't know what I was thinking. I've been running in 40 and 50 degrees, so trying to come out at like 7:40 pace, running 23 miles in 80 degree weather is just not realistic. Yeah, I need to just watch out for my health. I don't want to get like heat stroke or anything because I'm dying. So maybe 14, then jump in the pond and see if I feel good enough to run after that again. Cools me down. I'm at 15.2 miles, still like 7:45 pace. I'm gonna go hop in this pond, cool off. If I can hit 18, that would be perfect. And I can still get 70 on the week, but we'll see. Just, this heat is absolutely brutal. Hopefully get it done. This is good training, even if it's not what I wanted. It'll be solid. Alright, that felt really good, but now I need to get like 3 more miles. So let's power through. Alright, back in the car now. Finished the run like 16.7, I think. 7:47-ish pace. Yeah, it was just brutal out there. Car's reading 82. And I've been used to running in cold weather. So yeah, bummer I couldn't hit 23, but you know, it's good to get in a hard run still. And I should still be able to get well over 65 on the week. Hopefully close to 70. Yeah, we'll just take it how things go. Time for a nice Cumberland Farms slushy now. Living the life. So yeah. Out here on Sunday, getting in like 11 miles at Minuteman National Park. Yeah, just doing the bare minimum to hit 70 miles exactly on the week. I'm very happy with that. It's a number I've never hit in a Monday to Sunday week with like only one long run. So yeah, super pumped. Definitely feel tired, but it's very reassuring that after this, all the training's done basically. Taper starts 50 miles next week, then 40, and then it's race week. And yeah, I know I put in the work to run sub 3 hours. At this point, it's have I been running long enough in my life to do it? I think the answer to that is yes, but I know people that have run sub 3 that have done a lot less in their training, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Would love it if everyone watching this video could like, that'd be a huge help, and subscribe to the channel. Had some new subscribers, which I'm super happy about. Hope you guys are still enjoying. And yeah, share it with any running friends, and as always, keep on running.